Hi, guys. Okay, so I was writing up an agenda and several different papers that I have always been writing about and working on since the beginning of time. If you've ever found, so there were at my previous home, let's start over. At my previous home, a 5-bedroom house that I shared with my 3 children, probably one of the happiest times of my life, despite the most severest amount of exploitation. I had the most assistance hands-on with my situation and my family and my life. And I don't think it came in the form of like, hi, I'm so-and-so and I'm here to help. It was more so like a conspiring of the universe to save my life. And it hasn't had the cleanup that I have expected or, imagined it would have. I expected to be literally like rescued for like black ops to come rushing into my house, like pick me up off of the sofa, grab the kids in the other arm. So 3 kids on one side, me on the other side, over the shoulder, running out, going into some like bulletproof vehicle. Everyone is there, from my whole family and extended family. We're safe. My husband happens to be the black op who saved us. My abs are chiseled. You guys, I'm so funny. But seriously though, that's what I expected. And the process of like healing myself from all this bullshit and abuse and pain and targeting and sexual assault and financial exploitation and just very confusing, scary, sad things that happened has been tedious. Oh my God, the abuse is gonna suck, right? But nobody talks about how hard and difficult and long and tedious and repetitive the healing process is, and getting better and moving forward with your life following something like that, your bounce back game, so to speak, as the frequency and intensity of abuse continues to rise. So do your skills in coping with them, or they don't. And we also don't talk about how there are periods of time when they don't. You are spent, like you have nothing left to offer a situation. You are exhausted of the situation and you can't stop working on it. It's not going to go away if you stop, right? So every single time I begin getting targeted again, what do I mean by targeted? I mean, every one of my actions or behaviors is interpreted, sometimes intentionally wrong, and very publicly, either online, in person, in direct communication towards the people I love, towards the people I care about, towards my friends and family members, whatever, what have you. It's a misinterpretation of my life that is represented in ways that could be accidental and genuinely misperceived, or are nefarious and malicious and being created and nefariously spread around and perpetuated for a common goal. Okay? And there are reasons from A to Z, with those being the extremes of each, that a person could go through this. And what I want to focus on right now is just the fact that I was literally sitting here feeling like real shit about myself because of some unknown like losers blowing up my phone saying lies on my voicemail box. Like, I'm like, really? Why again with this shit? Like, I'm already sitting in this fucking tent saying the F word too much, more than I usually do, so something's going on. Having difficult, strained communication with my children. My daughter's not picking up the phone in 21 weeks, Alexis. My older daughter's not picking up the phone in like 9 or 10 days, with the exception of like 8 seconds twice. That's unacceptable. My kids either live with me full time or we're on the phone together all the time. What is going on? And I get scared, about what could possibly be happening. But while all of that is going on, I sometimes get these godly epiphanies. It's like a friend that I don't see or hear just telling me, like, look, yeah, what's happening sucks, and it's really happening. This is not you being delusional or paranoid or, convoluting truth. It's really going on. But guess what else is going on, right? And this was the epiphany that just came to me. If you search my name with a lot of different things after it, you get a lot of different results, right? So someone was telling me before, well, do you have a social media presence for what you're selling? Well, what am I selling? I'm selling a whole bunch of stuff. Copyright, website copyright, small business, marketing, social media branding, themes and management, all sorts of different stuff. Well, when you go on Google and you type up on Google, hold on, babe, I'm doing something, Xavier, and you type on Google, Heather Gillespie, which is my legal name, social media marketing. So that's what I just got done typing up. You could see it there. Forgive my unmanicured nails. When you type that up, Heather Gillespie social media marketing, wouldn't you know it, the top 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 search results without scrolling, other than past the sponsored, which means paid ads, are all direct links to places where my marketing work can be found, right? Or at least a record of marketing and other sales experience. Marketing experience can be found. I'm sure it's the same if you type in Heather Gillespie sales experience. Probably what will pop up, the same page with renewable energy as the focus, right? So in the same sense, while I'm very upset still to this day that I agreed to do Love After Lockup and that they chose to portray a person and group of people in the way that they did, I'm not going to keep getting into details. I feel as though the show is exploiting significantly a group of people who are not able to advocate for themselves, stand up for themselves, myself included. Even understanding my contract and understanding that it was predatory in nature and that no judge would allow it, I still couldn't figure out how, and still to this day I haven't been able to figure out how to get it away and make it stop affecting me. So I guess at the end of the day, those people did do me a huge, favor in forcing me to thicken my skin, because when you're great and when you refuse to give up at life, people are going to be mean to you. I'm also not grateful for the same reasons. But as I sit here and defend myself, to the rumors and the hatred and people, it wouldn't be so bad if it didn't carry over into my life. But this hatred and that's all I can call it, is hatred. It does. People are following us in person, stealing the poles to our tent, destroying our belongings. And it's not right, you guys. It's just really not right. So I'm super grateful for the angel that reminded me that I am so many things, amazing at so many things, and that you guys who are supportive of that are getting what you're looking for in understanding that. People who are looking for something else in me, might also find that. So I'm not just a mom. I'm also a woman. I'm also a creative. I'm also a marketing, professional. I'm also a social media person. So all of these things, what you look for, you will find record of, because I truly am those. And as they continue to tell me over and over in the Kevin Gates verbiages, the truth can't stand next to a lie. So a lot of these people, even though they really want to be allies with me and they like me personally on a personal level, take nothing personal, they lie. That's they're con artists, a lot of these people that I actually get along with, which is fucked up. They are real con artists. And if I'm carrying myself in a sense of truth and they've made their whole claim to fame on lies, we fuck each other up. And that's where I don't want any involvement. I'm standing in my truth, has nothing to do with you and your lies. You lie for entertainment. I stand in my truth to heal myself from traumas and abuses and move forward with my life. So anyways, you guys, that's all just a little example of what I've been thinking about. I've also been writing and doing that. So we have the novel in development, a couple days of not much activity mentally, because I've been physically exhausted and completely draining myself. I'm 22 weeks pregnant. I'm very concerned because I've not been able to see my youngest child, Alexis, in 22 weeks, and I've only been able to spend 5 to 20 minutes with the older kids. I'm walking and pushing weight and working out and just doing a lot. And when I say walking, I'm saying probably just this week another 30 miles so far. There's no reason for that. I'm tired. I'm tired. So I'm trying to get some rest today, but by rest, I mean sitting down and writing down everything I need to do. I had a $400 budget for the month to get myself a blazer, each child like winter sweatsuit, and a pair of joggers or pants, whichever they'd like. And that's how I do things. I don't have a lot of money flow right now, so I need to buy things for myself and my children little by little. But that person stealing the poles and destroying the tent put a damper on that. And so I needed to spend $200 on just, equipment to replace the equipment that I just got, a few weeks ago, to replace the equipment that was destroyed that I bought a few months before that, and the equipment that I bought before that. So this is the, I believe, 5th complete round of equipment in 18 months since Xavier and I have been out on the road and homeless, dealing with the social justice issues of homelessness and poverty. But that's it, you guys. Have a great night, and thank you for tuning in. I miss my babies. Viviana, Lewis, Alexis, if you're watching, I love you so much. I miss you so much. I hope that you're having, a good go of it right now, that everything is going well, and that the reason you're not calling me or, answering my FaceTime video requests is because you're busy having so much fun or earning so much income and abundance or doing an adventure, not anything, that moms that are crazy worry about when you don't answer the phone. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.